How to track your workout with app RoxFit on a Garmin Fenix 7S Pro. This might also work with other watches, but I'm not entirely sure. First of all, you need to install the app RoxFit, which is actually, as it turns out, not really an app, but much more a one thing that also allows you to set the pace here to show estimated running pace. This app will not appear on the Garmin watch itself. The next step is to install the RoxFit app either from the iOS or from the Google Play Store, then to open it. What I have done now is to create a custom workout because I mostly am interested in the Hyrox Man, not the Pro, but the normal Man division. So for this purpose, I created a workout like this. One can also edit this workout by clicking on basically the edit, and then I click on add a new exercise. For example, I can select for time, MRAP, EMOM, and then I select the exercise itself. In this case, for example, let's say I do want to do the sled pull, and then I click on the sled pull, not on the pull up, but let's just take the pull up, and then I say, okay, the distance, okay, this doesn't work. Let's just switch to the pull actually. So sled pull, and then I can set the distance, which in terms of Hyrox Man is 50 meters, and then I also set the weight for the pull. I think it is 103 kilograms, and then I click on add. This now adds a different block, as you see. So I do have the first block here and the second block here. You can also remove a block by basically deleting the block, which I have just done. Now, the normal Hyrox Man is basically divided into 1 kilometer runs and then a station. The question is now, how do you synchronize this to your Garmin watch? Once it is saved, you can down here select a device. The device that can be selected in my case is already appearing here because I already connected my device, but nonetheless I again show it to you. So by clicking on sync to Garmin, I first of all now can sync it. So this is what it then looks like finally. I can show this to you by going into the setting. So here, and then one clicks on the icon up here. And then here, I find Connect Garmin. Now, I again will try to connect Garmin, even though my watch is already connected. So I click on Resync, and this opens up again the dialog with Garmin Connect, the app. So this is a direct integration with the Garmin Connect app, which means that it synchronizes a workout. And this workout appears as a run. So first of all, it asks for activities and also for training data to be shared. You then click on Agree, and this leads you to a web page, which I don't know if one has to log in. Maybe I was already logged in with my browser into Garmin Connect. So what now? How do you find the workout on your Garmin? Now, to understand this, you need to understand that Garmin now has a workout, which is called RoxFit. So it actually is called RoxFit 1. It doesn't matter if there is already a RoxFit 1 workout, it seems. So first of all, I select the first workout, and then we see that now RoxFit seems to have a direct integration as third-party app with Garmin Connect. And now this is something I actually have not seen before. So we have the overview. We then not have steps. Maybe the blocks would actually also synchronize as steps, but right now I don't have any steps. I just have basically the one step, which includes all of these different exercises. Now, because it is a Garmin Connect or Garmin workout, I need to synchronize this to my watch or send it to my watch by using basically this send icon up here. This also is possible in Garmin Connect Web. So I click on this, and then I select the watch I would like it to synchronize to. Since I have my older watch and my newer watch, I synchronize it now to my newer watch, which is the Fenix 7S Pro. Now it is time to get running. Now on the watch itself, I first of all looked for the RoxFit app and I didn't find it, but it turns out that this is now a running workout. So where do I find running workouts in running? So I click then on the settings left, so basically a long press, and then I click on training, and then I need to find the workout in the training library, and luckily it is already there. So we can first of all take a look at the overview, which is now in terms of the notes, the same thing we found on the workout in Garmin. And then also we have these steps, which basically are also the Garmin normal steps, one could say. Now, the question is, why is this a running workout? Why is it not maybe a interval workout? And the answer to this is probably that in order for it to track at least the steps and then estimate basically the distance one has already run, it probably needs to be a running workout just in terms of the Garmin implementation of, this integration. So I now start this,
Run
and then
until lap press.
I now need to finish the indoor track run, and I now can also switch through these different screens. So basically I do have my normal screens, which are average power and so on and so forth, which I use mainly for running outdoors. And then I do have these additional screens, which are indoor track, and it shows the step pace and the step distance. So it seemingly only tracks the steps, as indoors often probably there is no GPS available. It also shows me the current step and then the next step, run until lap press. If I click it again, it begins to speak.
Interval 1 completed. 0 meters.
Then I have to do
Run.
the She-erg. We do start the workout, RoxFit 1, and let's see what happens.
Run
Does still
until lap press.
I already searched for how to deactivate the talking of my phone when I start an activity, but it seems to not be deactivated. So now let's take a look at the different metrics we have available. First of all, we have indoor track R, which I don't know, probably just the time. Then we have a step pace as well as a step distance. In addition to my normal workout screens, it also now shows me this, which is the current step, and this here, which is the next step. I now will click through a few of these steps and then save the workout.
Interval 1 completed. 20 meters.
So that's
1
enough
meter.
in terms of talking.
Run.
I now
Run
save the activity,
until lap press.
and it just doesn't stop talking. I now click on something like moderate and saving, and now it shows me how much I ran, at least indoors. Also the pace, it seemingly calculated, and then the average heart rate, training effect, just like in a normal running activity. For the naming, it used my location as well as RoxFit 1, as it otherwise also does with other. It also does show me a GPS track, which is not available right now because I'm choosing to not show this. I also do have the different steps as basically intervals, which have been tracked. I also do have charts. In this case, I have heart rate, training effect, elevation, which I don't know if it can track indoors based on GPS location. I also have power, data, stamina, temperature. So everything I would have in a normal run also.